or a drink, or a woman until I was 11 years old. I met Jimmy many years ago. I think there were 48 states at the time. How soon do you have to know? It was in the middle of the 40s. I had written a book for the young novice arrangers, as Wink told it, called First Arrangement. In the 60s, we updated it a little bit and called it First Chart, because that's what the arrangers were calling them, charts instead of arrangements. When we updated it, we asked Jimmy if he would contribute a chapter on the rock and roll genre, which was one of his many skills and expertise. He did write the chapter, which included a CD and many written sketches, and his contribution was a great addition to the book. Incidentally, it's still available, so if you young arrangers would go out and buy it, Jimmy and I need the money. Now then, during my early years at Capitol Records, I did quite a few rock and roll albums. I did a few with a group called the Five Keys, and a couple with a group called I don't know, the Four Schmucks or something. But Jimmy was always busy writing and conducting, recording many sessions every week. But many of his friends and colleagues were amazed at his constant workload, out of which was born one of Jimmy's favorite quotes. Jimmy once said, "Hollywood is the only city in the world where a guy could die from encouragement." Is that true, Jim? But aside from his marvelous talent, Jimmy is a great human being. He's kind, thoughtful, a gentleman with a ready smile and a great sense of humor. So with that in mind, I'll leave you with a short George Shearing limerick that could be applied to the rock and roll genre. George wrote, once was a girl singer from Lytham who sang with a band and slept with them. And I'm sorry to state, there are 12 children to date, 5 brass, 4 saxes, and 3 rhythms. I don't want to stand up here and bore you with a lot of good material. And I never want to be accused of being like that Chinese acrobat whose name was On Too Long. However, there's one fast joke that I must tell you. It concerns a woman that was walking down the street and heard a bird singing so beautifully. She said, "I must have that bird. I wonder how much it is." So she went in and inquired, and the fellow said, "That would be $1,000 for the 2 of them." And she said, what do you mean 2 of them? I just want the one that's singing so beautifully. So he says, well, I can't separate them. She said, well, I don't understand that. And she looked a little closer. Down the bottom of the cage was a little bird, sort of weak. His wings were flapping and he had circles under his eyes. She said, I don't want that bird. I want the one that's singing. Please tell me why I have to buy 2 of them. So the fellow said, well, you see, lady, that little bird, he's the arranger.